up on a bit of a high point here in the surrounding area, so if it's a little bit windy at the house, you can guarantee it's blowing a gale up here. Makes it just a bit difficult for the sound for filming, but never mind, we'll try our best. This is the border I'm dealing with today. It needs a whole pile of compost on it, and I'm going to put the onion sets in. So it's a pretty convenient border because this is the compost right here, so I'm just going to try and shovel it straight out. I do want to put a lot of compost on this particular border because I've had broad beans and potatoes in there this year, so I feel like it needs a really good feed before I put anything else in to grow. I've just come in the shed to show you this because it's too windy out there. I've just dug up that from the compost. Can you see it? It's an avocado stone, and it's actually grown roots and sprouted. Quite amazed, I think. I've never tried to grow one on the windowsill. I know that you can, but that's just been tossed in there and it's grown all by itself. It's a shame to just toss it, really. I feel like taking it home and putting it into a little pot, but I know I'd never get any avocados, so there's not really much point, is there? But yeah, quite interesting. Okay, that's it done. Wasn't too bad actually. I was anticipating a back-breaking task, but it wasn't bad. The compost is a bit compacted and a bit too wet really, and there are some woody bits in. I'm not worried about it. The wood's got all winter to compost down just on the border with the frosts and the rain and everything that comes. And I'm just going to crack on and get my onion sets planted. I haven't got them all yet. Half of them have been delayed in the delivery. But I'll get what I have got in the ground now. These are the onion sets I've got, that a variety called Troy. I ordered them from Marshall's. In the past I've always just gotten my onion sets from Wilkinson's, but every year they bolt, I mean the red ones certainly bolt, but even the yellow onions, they haven't all bolted, but they've certainly had a tendency to, and I'm sick of it. So I thought I would spend a bit more, and they are more, especially when you're taking postage and packing into account. But I'm going to give these a try. Marshall's one and only chance at their expensive onion sets. If they don't bolt next year, I'll be a customer for a while. So we're going to get them in now. That's them in. That didn't take long. I don't know whether you can see them there. Now only remains to be seen is, are the birds going to pull them out? I have been lucky up to now. They don't usually, they'll pull a few, but not too bad. I'll wait until I get my next batch of onion sets and make a decision then about whether to net them or not, but I'm hoping I won't have to. getting a bit close to lunchtime really to be starting this, but I think I will. I want to get this strawberry bed sorted out. I've decided there's only one thing for it, just to take everything out and top it up with compost and then sort out the plants, just space them out a lot more. It's so overcrowded, and I got very small strawberries this year, and actually it's just occurring to us it's quite probably because they're overcrowded and underfed. So as I say, I'm going to take everything out, top it up with compost and then thin them right out, just put a few plants back in. Oh, can I wait though for my lunch that long? That's the only question. I'm pretty hungry already. I've got these two great big buckets full of strawberry plants. I could start a strawberry plant shop. I've got to get this great big barrow of stuff onto here. This compost isn't as broken as down as I would like it to be. It's all I've got, so it's going on. It's the next day. I ran out of energy yesterday. I had to go home, so I'm back up again here today, but the weather's awful, even windier, and it's going to rain, so I'm racing to get this done. I've got that raised bed filled up, not half as much as I would like, mind. I've ran out of compost and it's not that well broken down, so there's nothing I can do about it. It's the only thing I've got. So I'm just now breaking up these strawberry plants and trying to find the younger plants, and I'm going to put them back in a nice, neat, orderly fashion. So what I'm doing is dividing the plants up and trying to pick out some of the younger plants that probably grew from the suckers last year. So I think that's a fair bet. It has got some roots on there, although not as much as I would like. And say for example that has got an older root on, but it's a new little side shoot from the strawberry plant. So I'm hoping that by doing this as well, the whole border is going to gain another couple of years of strawberry production before I have to renew it, because you're supposed to renew them every 3 years. But these are all fresh little cuttings, so that should do that nicely, I think. Right, we'll get them in the ground. trying to plant these about 45 centimetres apart, about 30 centimetres between the rows. I haven't got a ruler, so they're a bit closer than that. What a surprise. Well, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? Nice and neat and tidy and all spaced out. I might trim some of this foliage off. I'm not sure if I meant to cut the whole lot off or not, but I think I'll take some off just to help the roots get established a bit better, a bit quicker. That was a race against time. The clouds are rolling in. Luckily the rain's held off. The wind's even dropped a little bit. I'm going to go back and have a look at my onion sets now, because sure enough, overnight the magpies or the crows have been in there and they've been pulling them out, so I'm going to have to sort the netting out for them. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, like, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.